if you are struggling with hormonal imbalances or think you're struggling with some hormonal issues, cortisol issues, here are some of the most basic labs that I recommend you get as a starting point here. So get ready to take a screenshot. Here are the labs that I recommend asking for. Now, you will notice that there are no sex hormones. Cortisol is not on this list, and this is for a very specific reason. So reason number one is that hormone imbalances, sex hormones, thyroid hormones, stress hormones, most of these have bigger root causes attached. If we are having chronic issues that are lasting for weeks, for months, for years, for some people, decades. And so we need to look at the bigger picture here, and these are going to help us, these labs are going to help us get that bigger picture so that we can start looking bigger picture and slowly work our way in. Otherwise, if you work your way in and try and go out, these things don't work, the protocols don't last, and you're just wasting time and money trying to do this. So the other piece of this is these hormones, so sex hormones, not great to test via blood. We are getting a momentary snapshot of hormones when we look at blood, and sex hormones don't work like that, especially in women. We need, at the very least, several hours, if not days, worth of data and information to properly really look at hormones and get a really good understanding of what's actually going on in your body. This is why in functional medicine, we use urine kind of first and foremost. Secondary, we can use saliva as well. I will say urine is typically our go-to for sex hormone imbalances. The other piece of this is with cortisol, saliva is actually the best way to look at this. Once again, you're getting a momentary snapshot of cortisol. Usually people are going first thing in the morning, but listen, cortisol is not about a momentary snapshot. Cortisol is really about how our cortisol levels are changing throughout the day. When we wake up, they should be here. We should have a rise about 30-ish minutes after we wake up, and then slowly throughout the day, they should decrease. This is why we need literally a full day's worth of data and information to properly get good information as to what is actually going on with our cortisol levels. So if you need help with this, we do offer functional labs. Be sure to check out the link in our bio. We have a functional lab store. These are at cost to us. We do charge for interpretations, but you can get access to these. However, once again, bigger picture needs to happen first. Get the basic labs done. Get someone who understands functional and holistic blood chemistry. We do that in our practice. You can book a free consult. We'll happily look at your labs going into a consult. You don't have to have them, but we will look at them for you and give you our thoughts and interpretation on this, looking at the bigger picture. If we think a functional lab test is really recommended, we will definitely recommend that too. But for most people, that is not necessary. So save this post, make sure to take that screenshot, get your labs run, and then get someone who understands holistic health and holistic and functional blood chemistry to interpret these, and then you can start really healing and staying healed long term.